Hey guys, Brendan here with Exotic Diecast with another review on the car that I made on the last video, which was just the unboxing of this here, which is a Shelby GT350H 1/18 scale made by Shelby Collectibles. Just a quick update on why the uploads have been a little slower. Don't worry, the collection hobby is still alive and well. The problem is there's just no new cars right now that are available for purchase. I kind of have everything that I want that's available. And like I said to people who have been asking, I have some cars on order. They're just taking a long time to come out. For example, one of them is a Mini Champs GT3 991.2 in red with the black wheels, yellow calipers. Whenever that gets here, it's going to be really, really cool. But yeah, I don't have the say on when these things come out. So anyway, sorry, bear with me if there's no uploads for a month time span, but I'm just waiting for cool stuff. But the channel's not dead, trust me. Anyway, with that said, this is a car that I got from Betovi. I will put the link in the description, and right now they're offering a discount of 10% for you viewers who use the code Brandon10. So go ahead and put the link in the description, check them out, and this code works for everything, not just the GT350H. A little history on the GT350H. I think Jay Leno on Jay Leno's Garage made a video with the real one. And it's a pretty cool program that didn't last terribly long by Hertz, the rental company. It was called the Rent-A-Racer program. So they would take the GT350 at the time, and they gave the Hertz gold racing stripes, and they allowed people to rent them for, I forgot the price, but obviously with inflation it's changed, but a pretty darn cheap price to rent a racer, the GT350H they called it, for Hertz, for the day. Yeah, like I said, the program didn't last too long because people were taking the engines out of the GT350, swapping them with their own Mustangs, and it would take a while for Hertz to realize that, and by then they don't know who did it. So yeah, kind of some funny history. I recommend you watch Jay Leno's Garage video on the real car for a little bit more history. But anyway, that'd be really cool to get this GT350 in 1/18 scale because, in case you guys don't know, I personally own a 2017 GT350 in Lightning Blue. Like I said, in case you guys don't know, this is my secondary channel. I have a main channel on real cars, that's Exotic Cars 19, where I talk about other exotic cars or sports cars and a little bit of owner perspective on my car. So with that said, this is going to sit in my kind of GT350 memorabilia thing with my little flat plane crankshaft I have on display, a little remote control, Lightning Blue GT350 and all that cool stuff. And then this old one, I think that's kind of cool to have with it as well. There's no 1/18 modern GT350, there's a GT350R in white, but nothing quite like mine. So anyway, I'm just kind of all over the place with the GT350 stuff. Onwards with the review though, that was a little history. So let's go ahead and start with the front. Real quickly, with Shelby Collectibles, I really do like their cars. This is not my first from them. I have quite a bit of GT40 Mark IIs from the 1960s, 66 to 69, 24 Hours of Le Mans, the winter cars and like the top 3 finishers, all the kind of cool cars, the Dan Gurney's car, and then the Mark IV, I believe it was, that one in 67. So yeah, I have a few from them already, and I just really do love their cars when I want to get the Shelby stuff. So Shelby Collectibles, I really do like them. So yeah, starting with the front, a lot of chrome, all that good stuff. The lights look kind of realistic and like the way they're kind of checkered in a way, if that's the way to put it. But yeah, the turn signals here, the stripes continuing down here, the indentation, the grille, everything about it. Really do like the front. Try to get some close-ups there as well. Let's go over to the side profile. Really do like the side profile on these 60s Mustangs. I believe this exact one's a 66 from what I remember. You get the logo and the stripe on the side here that says GT350H. And then this really cool intake here. It's kind of, I don't know if this is necessarily the fastback design, maybe. In fact, that suffices for the fastback, but very, very good looking silhouette. The single side mirror on the side here, very nice and aerodynamic looking. It's just on the left driver's side as well. Pretty cool. Yeah, the tires look very cool, the Goodyear tires with the blue outlining here as well. They spin as well, and the brake disc does not rotate through the caliper. But I really kind of wouldn't expect that for the price of this. But plus, it's not like the modern cars where like the brake disc is so exposed. These older retro wheels are a little thicker anyway, so not concerned about that. The tire look itself is kind of cool with the tread. Anyway, go over to the rear. The iconic kind of triple lights here that they kind of brought back for the new Mustang with the Shelby logo right here as well, and then GT350 emblem right there. Pretty cool. And then this one has a GT350 California plate as well. So that's kind of the quick little walk around there as well. Talk about the underneath. decent detail. They colored it kind of cool, like a bronze or whatever, so I really do like that. The exhaust and all that underneath here is where the exhaust pipes are. But yeah, overall pretty cool. Now to talk about all the opening features, we have obviously the front here, the doors, and the trunk. We'll go ahead and start with the engine compartment. Very, very cool. So you have this intake here that actually when you lift up you can see through, which is cool. But yeah, overall I'll just kind of show you guys to the close-up, but they colored it very nicely. The blue is a very, very nice kind of washed out looking navy blue. It ends up looking really, really cool. The chrome on the top here and even here as well. Really, really do like all of that. Close that out. Do the interior lastly. On here, or in the trunk, we have the spare tire with that kind of picnic looking carpeting just like on the real car, so that's kind of cool actually. But yeah, close that up as well. As you can hear, just very good quality though. The interior itself, kind of cool. These retro kind of plush looking seats. The seats do fold as well, if you guys can see that, which is kind of neat, both of them as well. Steering wheel does work, as you guys can see with the Shelby emblem on the middle, or on the steering wheel. Huge shift knob too. I gotta be honest, I bought my GT350 just to kind of get my muscle car itch, because I've always had a thing for these old American stick shift cars, especially when the gear lever looks like that. I just always wanted to drive one of these cars. So if business goes well, I'd like to get like a 60s Mustang V8 with like some kind of Hurst shifter or something really cool in the next few years, but we'll have to see. But yeah, other than that, all the gauges, there's just one center gauge right here that looks very, very cool as well. Just a very, very cool retro interior. I think they did it pretty well for the price as well. So go ahead and close that up. I think that's kind of like everything that I should cover on this. Like I said, if you guys are interested, I'll put the link in the description, and do be sure to use that code Brandon10. So that's going to do it for this video. I will hopefully see you guys soon if my orders come in, but anyway, just be sure I will see you guys eventually. But thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.